2023 could be the year of dreams for the beast from the east. Artur Beterbiev may well be next, and what a fight that will be.
My target is to be unification world champion. That's it.
Paint on any of the labels you want for Artur Beterbiev. Most destructive, most heavy-handed. Whatever you want to say, he fits it when you're putting it in that bucket.
He's almost got him here, Yarde. Beterbiev down! Anthony Yarde puts him down with a chopping right hand!
I feel like this is a moment, it's just made for history. It's literally made for history. I think we got a little face-off, press conference, and then announcing the fight on a big show, Fury Chisora. Look forward to it.
As you can see, a magnificent fight coming up to kick off 2023. Anthony Yarde challenges Artur Beterbiev for the unified light heavyweight world titles.
One thing about me, I'm not I don't lie. I don't make up stories to make it sound good, but I just feel like, and my belief is, he's tasted that feeling of being unified champion of the world. I feel like I'm gonna taste it too. I came from nothing, so if I get given an opportunity, I'm taking it.
He wants Beterbiev next. He wants him in London. What do you do against him? He goes, well, you hit him.
The fact he can get hit, and any light heavyweight, I feel like when I land on them, or I let my hands go, I don't think no light heavyweight in the world can take my onslaught.
Chopping shot, there's the left up there. Oh, that's a great punch, that left hook really thundered in. It's been a good start from Anthony Yarde, throwing punches with power to head and body.
There's a picture of me and Beterbiev when he was, I think he was going to Olympics, and I was just starting off. Someone sent me that picture and I said, see, sometimes destiny happens in a weird way.
Last 4 or 3 years talking about he will fight with me, next fight. It's past, like, you know, it's 3-4 years, it's gone, you know. I'm ready.
And we will see what happens in 28th of January. I don't want to talk a lot, you know. I want to do something in 28th of January.
I'm focused on him like 100%.
Be ready.
Beterbiev, in the heat of the moment, under fire, is able to think and calculate, go around, go under, he's trying to duck. That's a high IQ. He doesn't get credit for it because his style is a bit crude and the punching power, that's the headline.
Body shot from Beterbiev. Closing seconds. Oh! Off balance and scores the knockdown, does Beterbiev. He caught Smith coming in.
I try to do my work in a good way, best way. Like my coach said, you know, we try to be ready for any scenarios. You know?
He's a good fighter, you know. He's strong. He's like, looks like not bad. Serious guy. Yeah.
I've got 2 fists, he's got 2 fists. But we can both crack. So it's going to be an exciting one for the fans.
I said, it's Beterbiev the best. He goes, he's the most powerful of the champions until he fights me.
I've got into the sport to fight the best. When I'm shouting lions in the camp, it's not no gimmick. It's lions have no choice but to go and hunt, or they go hungry. And I got that same mentality.
And he's done what no man has done before. Dex Spellman never stopped, but then, as Anthony Yarde promised beforehand, he's maybe never been hit by anybody who punches as hard as this guy.
Of course he's a good fighter, like, you know, he's highest level. He had good experience in professional. He had good opponents.
Slow. Anthony Yarde said he called you slow. What is your reaction?
I'm slow?
That's what Anthony Yarde said.
Okay, I understand. You know, I don't know why he said that. But I mean, slow or not. But I tell him I will be very fast in 28th of January. Be ready.
God touched this guy and said, you're born to knock people out, and you add all that in, and these are the results. Big exchange. He gets him again! Another clubbing shot!
He's a human. he's another human who happens to be good at what he does. I just feel like I'm better.
You know, I do this face to face with my kids too. I'm not focused on face to face. I'm more focused for 28th of January, you know, night.
That should be on some sort of highlight or front page. You know, him punching the table. Oh, I feel like it just came out of him. I don't know if that's out of character.
Because I don't want to hit him and he get injury and we fight and it's cancelled, you know. I think really fast and I hit the table.
I don't really think anything of it. I wouldn't take anything from things like this, interviews or press conferences or anything like that. Because at the end of the day, all that matters is when we get into that ring.
It's not personal, but I'm not thinking about past, you know. Yeah. I'm looking forward to what happened in the future.
Anthony Yarde seems to be quicker off the mark.
So destructive, so heavy-handed.
He's a man with the power to rule the light heavyweight division.
There's a hook, there's an uppercut. Beterbiev's on the attack.
All that matters is when you collide in the ring, what matters is how you shape up, how he shapes up. The two styles that collide in the ring, the punches that get thrown, the footwork that happens, the thinking that happens, tenacity, bravery. These are the things that matter. Not the size, not the banging the table. The only thing that matters is what happens on fight night. These are all things that strengthen me mentally and physically. And I still came out, walk into the ring dancing.
This is it. This is the moment that you've been building up to your whole career. A shot at 3 of the 4 light heavyweight belts, the unified titles on the line.
I think it's very important things, like, you know, it's like dream. Every day you're working on it, like to be a good boxer, to get all belts, you know, to be unification world champion.
It's never been done before. A unification bout with a British fighter to have won the unified light heavyweight championship of the world on British soil.
He's a really powerful, heavy-handed fighter though, Anthony Yarde.
Fear, it just don't live in my body because I'm a believer of where I've been in life. I'm a strong believer in the journey. How the journey's been, where it's going and how it's gonna blossom like a beautiful flower, you know, that's been buried in the dirt, and you nurture it with some water and then you just wait to see what grows.
Come to see, it's gonna be a huge fight. I think it's not boring.
When I hear and the new, it's like, you know, your beliefs become reality. So that's what I'm looking forward to most.